Yo, what's going on? Wolfpack Collective. Wolfpack Collective. Woo, 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 woo. Let's get cleansed right away. All right, universe, whoever hears this message now or later, may have a message that will help them on their journey. This area is cleansed. Thank you so much, universe. Now let's continue. So right off the bat, you see the Echo Sigil Oracle deck. Don't have the box for these, but the Sun Tzu Art of War Oracle deck, the Mystical Manga Tarot, and then the Past Life Oracle cards, okay? Now let's get it rolling, y'all, right off the bat. Let's see what we got. I hope your night is going fantastic. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share with anybody you know that likes Oracle or Tarot, okay? All right, universe, guides, spirit team, any messages here for the collective that they need to hear now. Remember, this is a timeless reading, y'all, so at any time that you hear this message, now or another time, this message may be for you. Sorry. Picking up a couple cards that fell. Here we go. Let's continue. Anything else here that I kind of want to fall out? Okay. Anything else? Saw 1, 2, 3 just now on the timer. Oh, big one just flipped up. Boom. Okay. Anything else here from the past lives? I think that should do it there. Let's do the Sun Tzu Art of War Oracle. All right. Any messages here for the collective? You notice it is double-sided. One where it pulls quotes directly from the book, The Art of War, which is known to have a lot of life wisdom too, even if it's coming from a war standpoint, I believe. It's a nice deck though. There's a lot of wisdom elements. Oh, look at these. Just want to come out and out. Okay, a couple more shuffles. Okay, thank you, universe. Let's continue. Boom, boom. The Echoes Sigil Oracle deck. All right, anything for the collective here? So glad to have you here. Thank you so much for joining in. It's definitely a passion of mine and something that I enjoy. Whatever messages that are received here, and you know, universe helps me to bring messages to people. I think that's amazing. Take what resonates and leave the rest, y'all. Okay. Anything else here? And I think this should do it right there, y'all. Now let's do the Mystical Manga Tarot, y'all. Boom, boom, boom. It's all about having fun, you know. Keep it positive, keep it lively, you know. Anything here? Oh, right off the bat, look at that. Ooh, that's a good one too. Yeah, boy. But anyways, it's all about perception. You know, you probably heard me say all the time, it's all about perception. You know what I'm saying? If you perceive something as bad, then it is bad to you, you know? It's all about, I mean, obviously, it seems that for those that believe in the collective consciousness, I do feel that the more belief there is in something by a large amounts of people, that the more that it has power in and of itself, you know? Like different times of the season, you know, feel more lively, you know what I mean? As an example. Oh, okay. I think that might be it there, collective. Let's get it. Oh, boom. You see that one? Just. All right. All right, let's do this, y'all. Without further ado, thank you, universe. Now let's dive right in to see what we got. Okay. So, let's see what little hints here from the past life straight off the bat. Let's see what we got. First one, we have imprisonment or slavery. Okay, was there a past life where maybe that did happen? Let's see. The arts. Try to put it where it's not reflective. Let's see. Love life. Ooh, someone known as like a lover of sorts in the past, or you know what I mean? Maybe they felt alone, and a lot of times in their life could attribute to, I think there could have been a tie perhaps with this. Maybe someone felt, if they're in an orphanage or something in the past life, they may have felt imprisoned. And maybe in parts of Asia, past lives. Let's continue. See what else we have. The arts is what that one says. Try to cut this glare a little bit. There we go. And cleansing, purifying yourself while removing obstacles. Shielding, energetic layers of separation. Archangel Raphael, Archangel of Air, speak your truth in a way people will understand. So it sounds like someone maybe is holding something back that they need to be sharing with someone. Archangel Uriel, Archangel of Earth, energetic strength for magical workings. So maybe someone's trying to work in some kind of courage or power to express something to someone. It could have to do with this love thing. Let's say about love life. Let's continue to see what else we get. Consider the cost of an argument. Before you start an argument with someone, be it a partner, a friend, or a colleague, consider the consequences of doing so. If it goes too far, the fallout may be bitter, resulting in bad blood, grudges, and a breakdown in communication. Even if you, quote, win the argument, what you win may no longer be worth having. Oof. All right, let's see. Reason over power. In an argument, I think it's a typo. The most determined, loudest, or nastiest contestant may win with little reason involved. To use influence over power to win is harder. Someone highly skilled at using, quote, indirect methods will win without their adversary even knowing there was a fight. To do this, you need to understand the situation better than the others to get reason into play. Okay? Reason over power. Now this one says, you can't be friends with everyone. Friends do what they do because they are our friends and we love them. They do it because they know it is the right thing to do. But while some people can be our friends, others cannot. The difference is that friends can be inconvenient, annoying, troublesome, expensive, and taxing, but we will forgive them. Okay. And lastly on here, nurture your friendships. The human condition requires that to be whole, each person establishes a network of interpersonal relationships to help realize their human potential. The true power of friendship cannot really be understood. Did I read it right? Yep. Or explained. It can only be experienced. A friendship network does not grow in linear fashion. It grows in all directions. One friend is of great value. What then is the value of two? Okay, let's continue here and see what we get from the tarot. The Hierophant. So it seems like someone may be kind of disciplined in their practices. It kind of automatically putting this right next to the Asia, where this kind of makes me think like someone could have been a monk or kind of just had some passionate sense of discipline, perhaps, in their practice. And this is someone that is already spiritual, I'm gathering, because of the knowledge that, you know, how people seem to be coming to this person. Right now, they may be going over a decision on trying to express some communication with someone. And exactly, communication, because we have the Eight of Swords here. So you notice how in the figure, this person here is completely blindfolded, seemingly like, you know, this one shows chains, but I think in the tarot it shows that the person is, if they were to take the blindfolds off, it's probably easier to escape than they realize. So it's probably something to do with this communication that's coming in order that is probably a lot easier than they perhaps anticipate, and they're probably stumbling to find the words. Hence Archangel Raphael coming in, telling you, speak your truth in a way that people will understand. It's probably someone considering whether saying anything to said person or persons, whoever this is for. They're even wondering if it's even worth the hassle of communicating, but I'm kind of getting an inkling that they are getting some inclination they need to step forward, whoever, with whatever this is about. Let's see, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, let's continue. Some ungroundedness, perhaps. Maybe they're trying to plant the right seeds, but maybe that's having to do with choosing the right words. I feel Knight of Wands in the reverse, so that's a fire energy. This person, I feel, could be whatever this is. I can't help but to feel that has to do with someone's love life. Maybe this soul also, or group of souls in the collective, have had past lives where love life was always a thing. And what just came to mind, that imprisonment or slavery may not always necessarily refer to physical, but maybe like a mental prison or slave to their own mind is what came to mind. You know what I mean? Because if someone's kind of like out of touch and out of balance with oneself, feeling a little ungrounded, that could definitely lead to a lack of passion and maybe not even knowing where they are. And sometimes now we have, look at this. This is that feeling a lot of burdens. You know what I mean? This has the energy of someone picking up the pieces. Someone's still trudging along with picking up the pieces. It could have been from their own past or maybe their own choices. Who knows? Let me continue though. But this feels like something that's weighing down on somebody very heavily. And I think the fact that it was, like I said, in the reverse there. Let's continue. This is the one I was like, oh boy, yes. The Wheel of Fortune. This is a beautiful thing though. You know what I mean? I feel that while they feel that they have a lot of burdens going with them, this could have been past ancestral karma from the past. And it could have been situations where they are healing from, maybe this is a time for their soul to help heal certain things regarding love life, regarding feelings of abandonment that just came to mind, or being a slave to one's own mind. Because I feel that this imprisonment or slavery is beyond just a physical. I think that this is someone that maybe a group of souls or a collective of souls, or maybe they have dealt with bouts of anxiety or, things of that nature, for example, and it's a little overwhelming. Getting a sense of this person definitely, and it's shown even twice and a few times. Look at that, 3, by the power of 3. There is power, shielding. I think this person definitely needs to take a step back and shield one's energy, and I feel to an extent they are. Due to their spiritual practices, they're probably aware of certain things. This person is probably, or persons, is probably still kind of, I would say, what comes to mind just now, what came to mind is cutting loose ends, if that makes sense. And they're probably in a process of shielding themselves and cleansing themselves while removing obstacles. You see that? So they're trying to, maybe things that are keeping a person stuck in a certain frame of mind or whatever the case is. It probably has to do with communication with another person of sorts, or people, and it could be family, it could be a loved one or spouse. I'm definitely getting that this is perhaps some wounds from the past regarding love life specifically, though. That's a lot of the energy that seems to be coming up lately. It's very interesting. Energetic strength for magical workings, probably tying to do with this unbalanced nature that is the 7 of Pentacles. They want to be kind of just they kind of want to just be chilling and left alone, but I feel that this definitely this is probably a good time to go with those that you can trust truly, and where it talks about nurturing their friendships, because whenever people are, understandably so, have a lot going on in their mind, it's hard to figure out what direction to take. But just know, look, this Wheel of Fortune is right there. It is yours. And see, this person seems to be meditating, sitting in silence, and look at everything just coming. The universe will bring those blessings into you. Just keep, doing what you're doing, you know what I mean? And getting in touch with the divine, the oneness which is within you, which is you. So I think that's the message here. I'm going to leave it at that. I love you so much, Wolfpack family. Have an amazing night. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now. Love you, Wolfpack family.